Okay, you are sure you can all hear me? Okay, now let's start our lesson for today. Today we're gonna start revision on the present sample. Today we're gonna start a revision on the present sample. Okay, can you all remember the present simple? Of course, present simple. When I play with the S, can you remember the S game? When we play with the S? Okay, let's start. Present simple tense. Present simple tense. Affirmative. We're gonna start today with the affirmative only. The negative and the question will be the next time جدولين. Okay, let's see here. First of all, we're gonna talk about the usage. Why do we use a present simple? When do we use a present simple? Okay, we use it to talk about facts, habits, daily routine, and regular action. And I will explain each one of these words. We use the present simple to talk about facts. Facts means the things that doesn't change. Means the facts, the scientific facts, for example. When I say the sun comes up in the morning, we don't say one day that the sun comes at night. So in these facts, the stable facts, I use the present simple. Next word is habit. Habit. A habit is something I am used to do. The habit is something I am used to do. Like what? I visit my grandma every week. It's a habit for me. I do it every week. It's a habit for me. When I repeat it a lot, it becomes a habit. When I repeat it a lot, it becomes a habit. After that, we have daily routine. Daily routine. The daily routine is the things that I do every day. The daily routine is the things I do every day. Like, for example, when daddy goes to work, when you go to school, when mommy takes care of the house, takes care of your brother or sister. All of these are daily routine for each one. Okay, so we talked about facts, habits, daily routine, and regular actions. Regular actions also means is the actions that I repeat a lot. Like I go to the club. I repeat going to the club many times, not just one time. It may be not in fixed times, but I repeat it a lot. So all of these things I use the present simple with. Okay. Facts, for example, the sun rises every morning. The sun rises every morning. It's a fact. It doesn't change. The sun rises every morning. Habits, for example, I visit my grandma every Saturday. I visit my grandma every Saturday. So it's a habit for me that I visit my grandmother or grandma every Saturday. Daily routine or regular actions like I go to school every day. I go to school every day. These things that I repeat every day. So, in all these cases, I use the present simple. In all these cases, I use the present simple. Affirmative form. Affirmative form. We divide the subjects into two groups. We divide the subjects into two groups. Group one, which has I, we, they, and you. I, we, they, and you. Th- This group or group one takes what? It takes the verb stem. The verb stem. What's the meaning of the verb stem? The verb without any additions. The infinitive. We can call it the infinitive. Okay? So I, we, you, they. What comes after it? What comes after them? It comes the verb stem. The verb without any addition. Like when I say, I play football. I play football. I just put play without any addition. I don't put anything to the verb. We watch TV. We watch TV. Watch, I put watch without any addition to the verb. You like apples. You like apples. Okay, so you like, I didn't put anything to the verb. It is the verb stem or the infinitive. They eat fish. They eat fish. Eat the verb stem without adding any addition. So in group one, I put I, we, you, they. It has these four. And after them, I put the verb stem. After them, I put the verb stem. For example, I play tennis on Fridays. I play tennis on Fridays. Okay, so here I, one of these subjects, I play. Can you see play? Did I put anything to play? No, I didn't put anything to play. Play, it just becomes as it is, without any addition, without any addition. The verb stem or the infinitive. I play tennis on Fridays. Why do I put S to Fridays? Excellent to see that it's not just one Friday, it's many Fridays. So it's repeated actions. So it's a repeated action. When I do it every Friday, so I repeat it a lot. So it's present simple, like we said before. Okay. And don't forget that we, before the days we put on, before the days we put on Fridays, on Fridays. Can you all get it? Super. Group two, group two. Like we said, we in group one, we had four subjects. I, we, they, you. I, we, they, you. Okay. What's left? What do we have left? Okay. We have he, she, and it. We have he, she, and it. After he, she, and it, they have sweet s in their pocket. They give it to the verb. He, she, and it, they give is to the verb. So I put the verb plus s. Just S? No, I can put S or ES or IES. And we're gonna know what cases do I put ES, what cases do I put IES. But in general, we put just S. In most of the cases, we put S. So again, with I, we, they, and you, I just put the verb stem, the verb without anything. But with he, she, and it, I put the verb plus s or es or ies. Okay? I like to say that they have sweet s in their pocket and they give it to the verb. They are generous. They give the verb the sweet s. Okay, let's see. For example, he plays tennis on Fridays. He plays tennis on Fridays. Can you see the S? Yes. Why did we put the S here? Why did you put the S? Sure, because we have he. Because we have he, the subject he. And he, she, and it, they have what? Excellent. They have sweet S in their bucket. They give it to the verb. So they give it to play. It becomes plays. It becomes plays. Okay? But if I put it with I, we, they, and you, will I put S? No, I will cross out the S. Because I, we, they, and you, they don't add anything to the verb. They just take the verb stem. Okay. Can you all get it? Please answer on the chat, please. Super. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. When do we put ES? I told you in general we put just S. Most of the verbs we put just S. When do we put ES? When do we add ES? The ES or Mr. ES, like I like to call it, he has some friends. He has some friends, some friend letter friends. Okay? When they come at the end of the verb, we don't put S, we put Mr. ES. What are these letters? Excellent. I can see some answers in the chat. Excellent, all of you. When the verb ends with O, SH, CH, X, SS, we don't put S, we put ES. We add ES to the verb because these letters are friends of Mr. ES. These letters are friends of Mr. ES. So when the verb ends with one of these letters, I don't add S, I add ES when with he, she, and it. Excellent. With he, she, and it. With I, we, they, you. Will I add S or ES? No, I don't add anything at all. Again, I will say it, it takes the verb stem. I, the subject I, or we, or they, or you, they just take the verb stem. Okay, all of this we talk about when when the subject is he, she, or it. When we want to add s, this case we don't add s, we add es. What is this case again? When the verb ends with one of these letters: o, sh, ch, x, ss. Okay. For example, let's see some examples here. We have the verb fix. Fix. We have the verb fix. Fix ends with X. With I, we, they, and you, it will be just fix. I will not add anything. But with he, she, and it, I will add S or ES. Let's see. X, is it friend of Mr. ES? The X, the last letter, is it friend of Mr. ES? Yes, it is. So with he, she, and it will be fixes. It will be fixes with ES. Let's see another example. Like go, go. What is what is the last letter? Oh, excellent. With I, we, they, and you, I will change anything? No, I will not. It will be I go, we go, they go, you go. But with he, she, and it, no, let me think. Will I add S or ES? The verb ends with O. The verb ends with O. So, O, is it friend of Mr. Yes? Yes, it is. Oh, is it friend of Mr. Yes? Yes, it is. So, in this case, I will not just add S, I will add ES. I will add ES. It will become he goes, she goes, it goes. And we have also when the verb ends with O, the verb do. the verb do. Okay, with I, we, they, and you, it will become do. With he, she, and it will become what? Huh? Think with me. I want some answers on the chat. Super. Excellent. It will become does. And we have does from here. I'm sure you all heard does before, but many of you maybe don't know how did we get does or why does is here. Does, it's a verb, do, do, ends with o. With he, she, and it, I will not put s, I will put Mr. es, so it will become does. It will become does. Okay, let's continue. We have here the verb cross. Cross. Cross means go from this side to the other side, like when we cross the street. And by the way, you have to be very careful and don't try to cross the street by yourself, ever. Okay? So here we have the verb cross, double S. Cross ends with double S. With I, we, you, and they, it will become cross. I cross, we cross, you cross, they cross. But with he, she, and it, let me think, what will I put? S or Mr. ES? Excellent. Cross, it has double S at the end. Cross, cross, it has double S at the end. So when it has double S at the end, it is friend of Mr. ES. So with he, she, and it will be crosses, crosses, ES. After that, we have the verb watch, watch. Again, I, we, they, and you, it will become watch. But with he, she, and it, S or Mr. ES, think for a minute. Give yourself 1 minute to think. S or ES? The CH. The CH. Is it friend of Mr. ES? Yes, it is CH. So with he, she, and it will become watches. Watches. And we have the verb wash. Wash. Wash, WASH. Ends with SH. With I, we, they, and you, it will become wash. It's easy. But with he, she, and it, I will just think for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. S or Mr. ES? Sweet S or Mr. ES? Of course, Mr. ES, because SH is friend of Mr. ES. So with he, she, and it will become he washes with ES at the end. She washes with ES at the end. Okay? Got it? Is anything difficult? Are you okay till now? Okay, super. Let's continue. Okay, what about the IES? What about the IES? When do I put IES? We add IES when the verb ends with Y. Just Y? Any Y? No. And before the Y, a consonant. And before the Y, a consonant. What's the meaning of a consonant? I can't remember what the meaning of a consonant. The consonant is any letter which is not a vowel. We divide the English letters into two sections, consonants and vowels. Consonants and vowels. The easier part is the vowels. They are five. Can you remember them? I want you to tell me what are the vowels. I'm waiting for you to write it on the chat. Excellent, Amar. Excellent, Kenzie. Excellent, Hannah. Excellent, sweet. Excellent, all of you. Super, Abdurrahman. Super, Muhammad. Ahmed. Hala, Huda, Aman. Excellent, all of you. Excellent. So the vowels are the five letters, which are A, E, I, O, U. Again, A, E, I, O, U. Any letter which are aside of these five letters, we call it a consonant. Any letter which is not one of these five letters, we call it a consonant. So the consonant is letter which is not any letter which is not a vowel. Any letter which is not a vowel. Okay? So any letter which is not a vowel, which is not A, E, I, O, U, we call it a consonant. So if the verb ends with a consonant plus Y, if the verb ends with a consonant plus Y, what happens? We break the Y into IES. And we break the Y into IES. With all the subjects? No, with he, she, and it. With he, she, and it. Let's see this example. The verb study. The verb study. With I, we, they, and you, I will just call it study. I study. We study. They study. You study. Okay? Okay. This is group number one. It's easy, like we said before. But group number two, which has a sweet S, okay, we have a Y. I will just think for 1 minute. Before the Y, is it a consonant or a vowel? Just write the first letter. I know consonant is a big word. Yes, it's a consonant, of course. It's not a vowel. It's a consonant. Okay? So what happens to the Y? I told you what happens to the Y with he, she, and it. The Y breaks into IES. Because she's old. The Y is old and it breaks down. So the Y breaks into IES. So with he, she, and it, the Y will go away. Goodbye, Y. And what will come? Excellent. IES. IES. So with he, she, and it will become studies. Studies. Okay? Got it? So when the verb ends with Y, I will just think for 1 minute. Is before the Y a consonant or a vowel? If it is a consonant with he, she, and it, break the Y into IES. The Y will break into IES. So it become he studies, she studies. Okay? Okay. Is it easy till now? Do you want me to repeat anything? Super. I know you're excellent boys and girls. I know. Okay. What if there is no a consonant before the Y? What if it is not a consonant before the Y? It is a vowel. What happens? In this case, the Y becomes very brave. It doesn't break. So the Y keeps still. The Y stands still in its place. We keep the Y. The Y doesn't break in this case. So if there is a vowel before the Y, we don't break the Y into IES. We just add S. We just add S. When the verb ends with Y and before the Y or before it a vowel, we keep the Y and add S. We keep the Y and add S. The consonant, in the case of the consonant before the Y will break into IES. But if there is a vowel, yes, I can see some of you miming. Yes, it gives her food, makes her strong. Yes. So the Y it becomes strong, it becomes brave, and it doesn't break. So it stands still, and we add the S to the verb. Like, okay, here he reminds us what are the vowels? Super. Get it out on your hands. Yes, the five vowels. What are they? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Let's see an example. We have here the verb play. We have here the verb play. Play ends with Y. Again, I will repeat it again. With I, we, they, and you, I will just put play. With I, we, they, and you, I will just put play. I will not add anything. With he, she, and it, stop to think for 1 minute. It's why. Why? Before the Y, is it a consonant or a vowel? Here, before the Y, is it a consonant or a vowel? Excellent, it's a vowel. So the Y will break? The Y with he, she, and it. When they put the sweet S to it, it will break? No, it will not. The vowel will give her food, make her strong. It will not break. So it will stand still as it is. With he, she, and it becomes they love each other. Yes, they give her food, make her strong. So we just add what? S. Excellent. We just add S. With he, she, and it will become plays. With he, she, and it will become plays. Okay? Is it clear to now? Are you all with me? Super. Let's continue. Now we've come to the keywords part. The keywords part. The keywords, what are they? Let's say them again. The keywords are the flags that when I say, I know I have to use the present simple tense. The keywords are flags in the sentence. When I see them, I know I have to use the present simple tense. Okay. Can you remember the keywords of the present progressive that we had the last sessions? Excellent. Now I want to see some answers. Look, super. Listen, at the moment, at present. Sure. Excellent. Now, what are the keywords of the present simple? Number one, every, 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 and after every, I have to put a period of time. After every, I have to put a period of time. Like every hour, every day, every month, every year. Okay, so every it just doesn't come alone. We put after it every what? Every Sunday, every Monday, every what? Number two, we have on, and after on, like we said before, days of the week. Like the examples we had when we said on Saturdays, on Fridays. Okay, let me remind you, on comes before the days of the week. Okay, but before the months of the year, what do we put on? Do we say on May, on April, on July? No, we put in. Excellent. In June, in May, in September, in October. Okay. Okay. What else? The clock. What do we put before the clock? Excellent. I can see many beautiful answers here. Excellent. Excellent, Salah. Excellent, Khadija. Excellent, all of you. Excellent. So it is Kenzi, Ragad, Ahmad, super. Abdurrahman, excellent. Muhammad, excellent, all of you. So it will become at. Before the clock, I put at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock. Okay. But here in the present simple case, I put on and days of the week after that. Here we have always, always, always. It's one of the keywords of the present simple. After that, we have often, often. After that, we have usually, usually, and we have sometimes, sometimes, and never, never. And never expresses the negative. In never expresses the negative, but without not. I don't put not in this case. And we rarely use it, but when we use it, I want you to understand it means that you don't do this thing. Like, the Muslim never lies. The Muslim never lies. Okay, so I never eat sushi. I never eat sushi. I don't like it. I never eat it. So it doesn't mean it means is that you don't eat this, that you don't eat this, but without not. We will say the keywords again. It's every, and as I said before, after every, I have to put every what? On, and after on, days of the week, always, often, usually, sometimes, never. All of these are keywords. When I see them, I know I am at the present simple tense sentence. I have to put the verb in the present simple tense. Okay? Is it all clear till now? Is anything difficult? Super. Let's continue. Now we have to come to answering the question part. Rewrite the following sentences. Rewrite the following sentences. Okay. Number one, we study Arabic every Sunday. We study Arabic every Sunday. We, group number one, like we said before, and it takes the verb stem. So it will become study. Okay, it's correct sentence. Here he wants me to change we and put she. He wants me to change we and put she. What will happen? Huh? Again, excellent. He, she, and it, they have what? Super. They have sweet S in their pockets. Super. So they will give it to the verb. It will be she study. I want to see some answers. Khadija, Huda, Amal, excellent. Abdurrahman, Salah, super. Super. Omar, excellent. Excellent, all of you. Ammar, excellent, sweetie. Ahmed, Muhammad, super. I can see some answers, right answers, but like I said before, it's a mobile name. It's a cell phone name, so I don't know who is answering it. Super. Excellent, Yasim. Excellent, Yasim. Excellent, Ragat Kenzi. So it will be, huh? Yes. She studies Arabic every Sunday. She studies Arabic every Sunday. Okay. The why. The why. It will become what? The why. There is a why. I'll stop to think for just 1 minute. The why. Before the why, is it a consonant or a vowel? Is it a consonant or a vowel? Excellent. It's a consonant. So the Y will break into, yes, I want to hear I, E, S. Super. The Y will break into I, E, S. Excellent. Excellent, all of you. Okay. Now, number two, Ali eats breakfast at 8 o'clock. Ali eats breakfast at 8 o'clock. Ali is he, subject he, and he adds S to the verb. It's a correct sentence. Okay, I wanna cross away Ali and I put they. I wanna change Ali and I wanna put they. When I put they, does the pronoun they add s to the verb? No, it's in group one. It doesn't add s to the verb. So when Ali will go away, he will take the s with him. When Ali go away, he will take the sweet s with him. It's his. So Ali will go away and take the sweet S with him. So what will remain? They, what? Excellent, excellent, all of you. Excellent. I can see some beautiful answers here. Excellent. So it will be they eat. They eat. They eat breakfast at 8 o'clock because we changed the subject from Ali or he to they, from group 2 to group 1. Ali add s to the verb, they doesn't add s to the verb, so it will be they eat. Is it clear to now? Super. Okay, let's continue. Number 3. Number 3. I goes to school early every day. I goes to school early every day. Is it right? I goes. He want me to correct it. I goes. Does I have sweet S in their pocket? In her pocket? No. Does I add anything to the verb? No. Excellent. Excellent, all of you. So it will be, who can correct it for me? Write on the chat. Yes, it's 2 letters. Super. Super. Excellent. So it will be, I what? Yes, I go. I go. And the rest of the sentence, it's the same. I go to school early every day. Okay? Now, example number 4. I watch TV in the evening at the weekend. I watch TV in the evening at the weekend. By the way, the evening, the morning, the afternoon, they all take in. In the evening, in the afternoon, in the morning. But night, it takes at night, at night. And of course, weekend also takes at. Okay, let's go back to our sentence. I watch TV in the evening at the weekend. I, okay, takes the verb stem or the infinitive. Okay, that's a correct sentence. So I want to change I and I want to put Omar. Omar, it's he. Omar will add what to the verb? Super, super, excellent, all of you. Excellent, sweet, excellent. I can see some beautiful answers here. We add S. Just stop for 1 minute and look at the verb. Watch. CH. CH. Watch ends with CH. So, the CH friend of what? Super. The CH friend of Mr. ES. So I will not just put S, I will put Mr. ES. I will put Mr. ES. So it will be Omar. Yes, Omar watches TV in the evening at the weekend. Omar watches TV in the evening at the weekend. Number 5. Number 5. We have here, he feeds the cat every day. He feeds the cat every day. Okay. He, it has sweet S in their pocket, in her pocket, so it give it to the verb. So he feeds. It's a correct sentence. He feeds the cat every day. Instead of he, I want to put I. Instead of he, I want to put I from group 1. So I. Does it have S? Will I keep the S? No. When he will go away, it will take the sweet S with her. When he goes away, it will take the sweet S with her. So it will be I. Who can tell me? Super, super. Kenzie, Ragad, Amal, Ammar, super. Salah, Khadija, Hannah. Excellent, excellent, all of you. Muhammad, Omar, Ahmed, Muhammad, Yasin. Excellent, excellent, Yasin. Super. Excellent, all of you. Adam. So it will be here. I feed the cat every day. I feed the cat every day. Does anybody need anything? Do you need me to repeat anything? Okay, this is all for today. This is the present simple affirmative. We will have, inshallah, negative and the question the next session. Till we meet again, I want you to get a paper and write your daily routine. Write sentences about your daily routine. What do you do every day? And after you finish, you can write about your mother. What does she do every day? And of course, when you write about yourself, you will say I and the verb stem. Okay. With mom, you will say mom or she, and you put s or es or ies according to the verb you like to say. Try to form these sentences and write as many as you can. I want you to sit down and think. What do you do every day? And after you finish, think what does your mother do every day? Okay? Okay. Does anybody have any question? Okay, sweets. This is the end of our little session today. I hope you like it. Till we meet again, thank you and goodbye. Yes, sweets, I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.